All right, time to do some bills here.
Jake Smith? Hi, son. Hal Pinhooker. Sorry to hear about your daddy.
Well, I appreciate you saying that.
Well, he was a good man. He was a good farmer, and he was a darn good timberman as well. As a matter of fact, I heard that you inherited some of that timber property his up there.
Yeah, he left me a few acres here. I don't really know how many. I was just in there doing the bills. Man alive, I wish he'd just left me some real money instead. I'm just flat broke.
Well, son, I think this is your lucky day. Well, Jake, now I've been up there looking at that tracts of yours, and you know something? That wood's ready to cut. Now, if you're interested, I think we can make you a deal that's going to make you a whole lot of money.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mr. Pinhooker.
No, it's Hal. You
Hal.
just call me Hal.
All right, Hal. Well, Hal, how much money are we talking about here?
I'll tell you what about that money thing. I wish your daddy'd done a little bit better job on managing that, because there is a bunch of bugwood up there. And yeah, that means I just can't give you top dollar.
You mean it's worthless?
No, it's not worthless at all. There's plenty of good timber up there. I can give you $100 a load for the pulpwood. I can give you $150 for that saw logs, and that's very good money on that saw logs, I'll tell you. And now that bugwood, the best I'm gonna be able to do is give you about $50 a load on that. Now, before you say anything, I brought something along here to sweeten the deal. Now, what I have right here is $1,000 in cash money. And I'm gonna give you this money. You can do whatever you want with it. It's yours. All you gotta do is sign my contract, say I can go up there and start cutting that wood.
Well, when it's all said and done, reckon how much money we'd make all total?
You mean you're talking about the whole amount after we get that pulp and the saw log and the bonewood? Of course, it's just an estimate. You can't ever be sure till you get right in there, but I'm looking at between $30,000 and $35,000 cash money.
35 grand? And you say you'd give me $1,000 here right now?
It's right here, hot in my hand, ready to go. All you got to do is sign this contract.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mr. Hal.
It's Hal. You
Yeah.
know it's Hal. Hey, listen, all you need to do is sign it right there and right there. Don't worry about all that other stuff. I'm going to fill it in when we get back to the office. There we go. Good doing business with you.
I'm glad you come by, Heather. My neighbors tell me you're an honest forester and you can get me some good money on timber.
Thanks for the compliment, John. I'm a consulting forester, though, not a miracle worker. But what I can do, though, is I can help you to sell your timber. I'll look at it and tell you how much you have and if it's harvestable or not. And then if we can sell it, then I'll help you get top value for it. And then after it's sold, I'll help you get a new stand established.
Great, that sounds good to me, but how much is it going to cost? I can't pay too much, you know.
Sure, I understand. I work off of a percentage fee from the final sale value, and what you get for that is a cruise, marking the harvest boundaries on the ground, administering the sale, and monitoring the logging operations.
Okay, so what's your fee?
My fee is 7.5% of the final sale value, and I also need a $250 retainer fee. But I'll draw up a contract that details everything. I'll drop it by so you can read it and sign it.
Great, that sounds great to me. Let's get started as soon as possible. By the way, how much do you think we'll make off this?
Well, all timber sales are different. You've got high quality timber and it's really well stocked. So I'm gonna guess around $70,000, and that's in good market. You could actually get more, but I'll cruise it and we'll see. Well, that'll about do it, John. I've estimated you've got $35,000 in pulpwood, $25,000 in chip and saw, and $50,000 in saw timber. Now that's current prices, so by the time we finalize the sale, it could be different.
Wow, Heather, that's a lot more than I expected. Are you sure we're going to make this much money off this sale?
Well, I hope so. I've sent the bid out to 7 different buyers in the area, and I've marked the sale boundary on the ground, so we should know something soon.
Great.
Now look, Hal, I know your guys have been using the road to my house as the main haul road, but it's a mess since the last time it rained. Those last 10 loads really tore it all up. There's ruts and potholes all over the place. Dang it, Hal, I can't even get to my house now. I have to park out on the road and walk all the way up here. Yeah, I talked to the logger and he told me to call you.
All right, Mr. Pinhooker, we got a pretty good piece of property here, getting 10 to 12 loads off of it a day, mostly saw timber. And I've got some scale tickets here for you. 30 of them for saw timber, 20 of them for pulpwood, and 15 for chip and saw. That should get about 65 loads for the week.
Dusty, you done good. You done good. Keep it up. Get me some more next week, all right?
We'll do it.
All right, I'll see you then. Hey, Jake, it's Hal. Yeah. I'm up here at the cut, yep. I just want to let you know, we got ourselves a bunch of wood this week. Unfortunately, that buggy wood got us a problem too. We got 30 loads of that out of here, bugwood, yep. But the good news is we got 15 loads of good saw timber and 15 loads of good pulpwood. That made 60 loads total for the week. Now, you know what that means? That means $3,750 this week. Sounds pretty good, isn't it, partner? Yeah. Okay, I'll write you a check. Yep, and I'll bring that other stuff too. See you along, bye.
Well, Dave, I don't know how he got on your property, but that logger must be confused. How many trees do you say he cut down? That many? Well, I'll tell you what, I'll call Mr. Pinhooker and we'll see if we can get this thing straightened out right away. Huh? Yeah, we'll fix your fence too. Jeez. Yeah, Hal? Jake here. How am I doing? Well, not so great. My angry neighbor Dave just called me. Yeah, it seems like your people just went over there and cut about half an acre of timber on his property. Of course, I'm sure it's his land because they ran over a brand new fence to get onto his property. Wait till he sues us. Hey, what about me? He's my neighbor. He wants to know what I'm going to do about all this. No, you call him, Hal.
Heather, I'm impressed. We estimated about $130,000, but $150,000, that's way more than I expected.
Yeah, no, we did really well. And ABC Wood Dealers is a great company to work with. They've got well-trained loggers from the Master Logger program. Here's some legal forms you're going to have to get signed, and then we'll get with them on the logging. And they've only got 18 months on that contract, so they'll want to get started right away.
All right.
Listen, Hal, I want my road fixed and I want my fences built back. And I want to see some money for that timber you came out here and harvested last month. Yeah, well, when do you think we might get some money? Okay. If I don't see something by then, I'm calling my lawyer. You got that, Hal? Well, I don't get it, operator. This is Mr. Pinhooker's number. Well, when was it disconnected? Well, do you have a new number for him? Nothing? Hello?
Heather, this was great. The loggers did a great job. They finished early, and now we can start working on those site prep burns you're talking about.
Yeah, it was a pleasure working with you, John. You know, the dealer was cooperative, and you were really helpful, and the timber was outstanding. I hope you feel like my services are worth it.
Well, based on my brother Jake's experiences, I think it was worth about $120,000.